What if I told you that one of the deadliest cancers in the world is also one of the quietest? Pancreatic cancer kills more people each year than breast cancer, Tom. Yet most people can't name a single early symptom. It doesn't come with a loud alarm or a visible lump. Instead, it whispers through small discomforts, strange sensations, or feelings we often brush aside as nothing serious. And by the time it finally speaks loudly enough to get your attention, it may already be too late. Pancreatic cancer is often called the silent killer, and sadly, it earns that name. With a 5-year survival rate hovering just above 10%, this disease often slips under the radar. Why? Because its early warning signs are subtle, common, easy to dismiss. People chalk it up to indigestion, stress, aging, or simply ignore it. Meanwhile, the cancer grows deep inside the abdomen, hidden and aggressive. But here's the hopeful truth. Many of the earliest symptoms begin showing up months before a diagnosis is made. And if we pay close attention, we can catch them, we can act, we can save lives. Take Linda, a 62-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. She had been experiencing mild bloating, some unusual back discomfort, and had noticed a change in her appetite. But she chalked it up to the effects of aging, of caring for her grandkids. Her doctor initially treated her for acid reflux. It wasn't until she fainted from extreme fatigue and went to the ER that scans revealed a tumor in her pancreas, already in stage 3. Linda's story is far too common. Symptoms whispered for months, but no one, not even her doctors, connected the dots. That's why what we're about to cover matters. Knowing these signs could mean the difference between early treatment and missed chances. But first, what exactly is the pancreas and why does it matter? Your pancreas is a small but powerful organ, about 6 inches long, shaped a bit like a flattened pear. It sits deep in your abdomen, behind your stomach, and just in front of your spine. Despite its hidden location, it plays 2 life-saving roles. Digestive control. It produces enzymes that help your body break down food, especially fats and proteins. Blood sugar regulation. It creates insulin and glucagon, the hormones that keep your blood sugar levels in check. Think of the pancreas as a silent operator, working 24/7 to keep your energy levels steady and your food properly processed. But because it's tucked away so deep inside the body, tumors can grow silently without causing obvious symptoms at first. That's why learning to recognize its early cries for help is so important. According to a 2023 study published in the Lancet Oncology, more than half of pancreatic cancer patients reported vague symptoms like digestive discomfort, fatigue, or back pain as early as 6 months before diagnosis, but only a small fraction received follow-up testing in time. 1. Unexplained digestive issues. The pancreas plays a critical role in digestion, producing enzymes that break down fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. But when a tumor begins to grow, it can block these enzymes or disrupt the digestive flow entirely. You may notice frequent bloating, nausea, a feeling of fullness after just a few bites, or changes in stool, such as greasy, pale, or unusually foul-smelling waste. These symptoms are easy to misread. People often blame aging or food intolerance. But when your digestive system suddenly struggles to break down everyday meals, it's your body trying to send a message, one we can't afford to ignore. Sudden and persistent fatigue. This isn't just feeling tired after a long day. This is exhaustion that seeps into your bones. Pancreatic cancer forces your body to work overtime. Cancer cells consume energy, disrupt sleep, and weaken muscle strength. People often say, "I'm sleeping 8 hours, but I still feel drained. I can't even carry groceries without needing to rest." Most write it off as aging or stress. But when that tiredness becomes unrelenting, when rest no longer helps, it may be more than fatigue. It could be your body quietly battling a growing internal threat. 3. Dark yellow or brown urine. Even with proper hydration, pancreatic cancer can change the color of your urine. Why? Because tumors in the pancreas can block the bile duct. This leads to a buildup of bilirubin, a yellow compound that usually exits the body through stool. When blocked, bilirubin is pushed into the bloodstream, and your kidneys try to flush it out, resulting in dark-colored urine, often resembling cola or strong tea. Most people assume it's dehydration. But if the color persists despite drinking water, it's time to get checked. This could be one of the earliest signs of jaundice, a silent marker of something far more serious. 4. Itchy skin. This may surprise you, but early pancreatic cancer can cause intense itching. Again, it's tied to bile buildup. When bilirubin increases in your blood, it can irritate nerve endings under the skin. People describe it as crawling sensations, unexplained itchiness, especially at night. No rash, just non-stop scratching. This symptom is easy to brush off. Dry weather, allergies, mosquitoes. But if your skin feels itchy for no clear reason, and especially if it's accompanied by dark urine or pale stool, don't ignore it. 5. Mid-back pain that won't go away. One of the classic and most ignored signs of pancreatic cancer is a dull, persistent ache in the middle of the back. This pain is often caused by a tumor pressing against nerves or organs deep in the abdomen. It may radiate from your stomach to your back. Feel worse when lying down. Be confused with pulled muscles or a spinal issue. Because it builds slowly and lingers quietly, people often overlook it. But this kind of back pain, especially when paired with digestive changes, is a red flag. Not a pulled muscle, but a whisper from within. 6. Unexplained weight loss. Weight loss is often celebrated, but when it happens without effort and without reason, it's a cause for concern. Pancreatic cancer disrupts how your body absorbs nutrients. Tumors block enzymes, reduce appetite, and force your body to burn energy faster. You may find your clothes suddenly looser. You're eating the same, but losing weight anyway. Most people don't connect the dots until they've lost 10 or even 20 pounds. But unexpected weight loss is often one of the very first signs that something isn't right. Don't wait to see if it continues. Investigate early. 7. New onset diabetes or blood sugar fluctuations. The pancreas helps regulate blood sugar. So when cancer interferes, it can cause a sudden spike or drop, even in people who never had diabetes before. This may look like unexplained thirst, frequent urination, extreme hunger, or dizziness after meals. Many older adults develop type 2 diabetes gradually, but a sudden change in blood sugar, especially with other symptoms, could point to something deeper. Doctors are now recognizing that new onset diabetes in older adults can sometimes be a hidden sign of pancreatic cancer. 8. Blood clots. This may seem unrelated, but it's a medically recognized warning sign. Cancer, particularly pancreatic cancer, increases clotting factors in the blood. It's a condition known as hypercoagulability. Suddenly developing deep vein thrombosis, DVT, with symptoms like swelling in one leg, warmth or redness, unusual tightness or pain, should never be taken lightly. Clots can travel to the lungs and cause a pulmonary embolism, a life-threatening emergency. And in many pancreatic cancer cases, a blood clot is the first visible symptom. Let's quickly recap the 8 surprising signs you need to watch for. Digestive issues, unexplained fatigue, dark urine, itchy skin, mid-back pain, sudden weight loss, blood sugar fluctuations, blood clots. Pancreatic cancer rarely announces itself with a scream. It comes as a whisper, a small change here, a new discomfort there. But as we've seen, these minor signs, bloating, fatigue, back pain, dark urine, itchiness, may be your body's only warning. Don't wait for confirmation. Don't write it off as aging or stress. Because early awareness is the only chance we have at catching this cancer in time. If even one of these symptoms felt familiar today, don't panic, but don't delay. Speak with your doctor. Share this information with someone you love. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, request a full metabolic panel, abdominal imaging such as an ultrasound or CT scan, and speak with your physician about pancreatic enzyme levels. These tests may seem small, but they could make all the difference. Your knowledge today could be someone's survival tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep spreading the word, because sometimes just knowing the signs is enough to save a life.